Hey, my name is Andrew Au, and if you are watching this video, you're probably interested about that, the Bowflex C6 bike. In this video, I'm pretty much just going to do a quick little, as fast as I can, short review on the bike. We've had it for about 2 weeks now, and as much as I would say that yes, we ride it every day, it is completely changed the way we work from home because now we have a thing to exercise on because we did not before. Not true. This will definitely vary for everyone, but we're still trying to get motivated to consistently work out while we are at home working with 2 adults and a 1-year-old, and just finding the motivation and the energy. Sometimes we just have to get ourselves going. So I would say that we probably ride more on the weekends than we do on the weekdays. Just a little note for anyone that's watching. It's not a testament to the bike itself. The bike is really just awesome. It is quiet. It has 100 levels of resistance, just like a Peloton bike would. So when you are turning the knob, when they're asking you to add on 5, add on 1, go to resistance 20, 50, 60, you know that you're pretty much matching with the Peloton, with the Peloton bike. So even though you're not on a Peloton bike, it feels very, very much like it. In addition to everything, there is knobs for you to adjust your seat, as well as knobs to adjust the handlebar, and yeah, even comes standard with 3-pound weights, and a heart rate monitor if you use one. For us, we have Apple Watches, so we just kind of sync the Apple Watch to the Peloton app to be able to check our heart rate. As far as the ride itself, it's pretty much right out the box, ready to go. As soon as you assemble it, and after you assemble it, it is pretty much ready. Just lock on to the pedals. If you have cycling shoes, you could clip on. If you don't, like I don't, you can just use sneakers and just cinch yourselves in through the loops. Either way, I've never used cycling shoes. I don't know the difference. I don't know if there's a distinct difference between using sneakers or not, and between sneakers and cycling shoes, so I honestly don't know. But for me, as long as I cinch the loop tight to my sneakers, it's pretty good to go. Pushing down on the pedal, lifting up with the leg, everything feels perfectly great to me. And yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a bike and you don't want to spend the price tag that Peloton will cost you in addition to monthly service, the Bowflex is a great option. For us, due to a longer shipping period right now that's happening everywhere, it took us, when we ordered back in mid-March, a month between ordered to delivered at our front doorstep. We didn't elect to have anyone install the bike for us. I'll talk about that in a different video, but assembly is actually pretty simple, pretty easy, and as long as you follow the directions and you dedicate a block of time to it, it shouldn't take you really more than 90 minutes to complete the whole thing, from out the box to installed ready in your room. One of the nice features about this Bowflex bike is it's not tied to a specific service. For us in this house, we use the Peloton app because it kind of covers everything that we need. We use the Peloton digital subscription service, which I believe at the time of this video is $13 a month. And unfortunately for that, there's not a family plan, so we actually have to pay for 2 different Peloton services subscription in order for both of us to have our own account. Otherwise, we would just share one account, and it depends on whoever's using this bike with you. If you want to share your stats, if you want to have combined stats, or if you want to have separate stats, that's totally up to you. But the Peloton app syncs perfectly with the monitor. The little the gauge that tells you all your stats, your revolutions or cadence, whatever you call it, your heart rate, your speed, your resistance, all that stuff. The bike itself can tell you everything. However, if you want to connect it to your Peloton app, the bike's electronic monitor will also tell you the cadence, and you can sync the cadence to the bike. So as fast as you are pedaling, with the resistance that you have up, you can actually see it on the Peloton screen versus down on the monitor. So that's really nice. And then by using the Peloton app, we're able to connect our phone or iPad or laptop to whatever, and then even potentially even screen share it to the TV so you have a bigger screen instead of just a tiny screen that you're looking at. All in all, I would completely recommend this if you're looking for a quick, simple, easy way to use a spin bike. I wouldn't say just to work out, because there's even simpler ways of working out at home. But if you are looking for a really well-priced, well-made spin at home bike, I would recommend the Bowflex. There's other alternatives, I know that, because as soon as you type Bowflex or Peloton on your Google search, you get littered with ads. We just like the style of this one more. You can see that it's mainly all black with a little bit of red accents. And we kind of like that. It's also a little bit more low profile than we thought it was going to be. I thought when I ordered it that I was going to take up much more room in our tiny little office slash guest bedroom, but actually it's pretty compact. And it's pretty out of the way, so that's actually really good for us, because that means that we can kind of keep it here longer versus trying to carve out dedicated space for it. But yeah, that's pretty much my quick and simple review of the bike, of the Bowflex C6 bike. Like I mentioned, there are other services that you could add on to it besides just the Peloton service. We don't use any of those, so that's why I can't speak to anything besides the Peloton digital app and subscription with this bike. But all in all, I think this bike has been great. Has been great for us. It's definitely a way to get us moving and working out, because without it, all we've been able to do so far in this quarantine is just walk around the neighborhood a little bit. So this has been a really great use for nap times, because the bike is so silent. We can pedal and we can really go hard on a workout and not be worried that the sound of the machine itself will wake up our kid. So that, above all else, if you are looking at a bike and want to know that one little detail, know that this bike is pretty much silent when you're riding it, and outside of the app and the workout that you're listening to, that will probably be the only noise that this whole workout will take. So yeah, thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching this video. If you're still watching this by the end, thank you. And see you next time. Peace. The